What's up, guys? Welcome back to 5280. And well, today we're going to focus on the Explorer again. Now, we're going to do some detailing. You can see the outside is just filthy. Well, we're not focused on the outside, but what we are going to worry about is the interior. So we're going to do a detail in the interior. I'm not going to bore you guys with a full detailed video, but there is something that I do want to talk about. And what I'm talking about is a detail kit for your vacuum. Now, this is just something I picked up at, again, Home Depot, and it just makes things a lot easier. It comes with a new hose and a bunch of attachments and inducers and reducers. The reality is that, you know, if you're just a normal DIY guy doing stuff, you're gonna want a good vacuum kit to get into those nooks and crannies. And while it's a little hard to get in between the seat, and it comes with stuff like that for that. So like this guy here, it's thin. It's got a piece of rubber on it here so it doesn't ding up the interior, scratch or mar anything. And it does a really good job at getting in between the seat and getting all the little crap that you can't normally get to. Now, it does come with tons of other things as well, and comes with a big attachment for, well, the floor. So say if you're vacuuming a trunk, this is wide and it can do a pretty good job on a long sweep. Now there is a couple of other attachments for, well, carpet. So this one's gonna be a little bit more of a coarse brush to it. That's gonna be great for getting hair and stuff embedded in the carpet out. It basically agitates the carpet, brings stuff to the surface and basically sucks it up. There's another one of these with a soft bristle brush. And this one does more of like the dash and the vents and all the nooks and crannies on the dash and the buttons and stuff like that. It helps get dust out, agitates it, loosens it up, and makes it so the vacuum can suck that stuff up. The other thing it comes with is another hose. Well, the hose has attachments to fit onto any vacuum. So if you buy one of their newer models that Rigid sells, they're gonna have the smaller inlets with it. And that makes things a little bit easier when you're, you know, swapping around. But the nice thing is it fits their older models like this. Now I know this thing looks like it's been through hell and back. I'm gonna detail my vacuum, which it sounds like only something a crazy person would say. Anyways, so if you're looking at like this thing, this is what I normally get in the seats with. Well, the new attachment is not even nearly as wide, which makes it easier to get into those thinner areas. The other thing is that it's a lot narrower too. So it does get into those spots a lot better in that. And since it has this rubber protection, it doesn't beat up anything, where this thing is, God knows what happened to it. Something else I want to talk about is the quality of this hose. So I know you guys can't really tell from, well, basically watching the video, but just feeling the hose here, there's no rough edges, there's nothing on here. And the nice thing is it does have a coating on it that, well, is designed to be low friction and not hurt the paint. Because we all know when you're vacuuming, sometimes you're not very aware of the bottom of the door, the hose rubbing against it, or even the seal right at the footing of the door as well. So that's something that not a lot of people think about. So this has a very good coating to help protect the paint. The other thing I love about it is the sheer length of it. So the vacuum's at the front of the Explorer, and the hose is past the rear driver's door as I'm pulling this towards me. That's a pretty good length. I would say it's not double the length of the old one. It's probably a third longer, but that little bit helps, especially when you're in the back seat and you're vacuuming on the far side and then you start coming towards because you don't want to walk around the car with everything. I know a lot of you guys are watching and thinking, why am I watching this video? I know how to vacuum a car. Well, I'm not showing you how to vacuum a car. I'm showing you a new product that will help you vacuum your car better. This is what we're gonna start with. You can see there's trash everywhere. Down by the floor mat, there's just tons of just dirt and rocks and all kinds of stuff that your shoes track in. So we're gonna get all of that up with the vacuum. First of all, we're gonna remove all of the trash out of the car. From there, we're gonna start a vacuuming process. I'm gonna use this guy in hard to reach spots. So between the seat here and the console. And the other thing is I can use it in some of these tighter corners that I can't quite get this guy into. With the carpet, I'm gonna use this guy. So it is a coarse brush. What it does is it gets in the fibers, stands the fibers up, and anything that's locked in there loosens it up and brings it to the surface. This I'm gonna use on the vents because it's soft. It's a soft brush. And I'm gonna use on the dash as well and on the vents up in the dash up there for the windshield. Basically, that's gonna get all of the dust and all the dirt and crap out of there. The other thing I like to do is something that I've learned from watching other YouTubers on YouTube, obviously. You can see how much stuff is in the seat. So the nice thing is I could pull away with my hand and I can vacuum in that. And since this is a smaller piece, I can get in there better and pull all that gunk out of there. Now, the reason why you want to do that is because it beats up on the leather and it wears away at the stitches there every time you're getting in and out of the car. Like, look at this. That's pretty bad. So every time you get in and out of the car, it's wearing in that spot. So if you're gonna use one of the brushes, you can use this to help basically get it out, or you can use a detail brush. This is just for big surfaces. So doing the mat, getting that done pretty quickly, and you'll rapid through that pretty easily. So without further ado,
but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running.
all right, as you saw, we got all in here, up into this as well. We got this over here, we got back in here, on top of this, some stuff over here, stuff down there. Found a lot of stuff up in this area, back here more, in there. We got this ridge all the way up in there. And that literally took me about maybe 2 minutes to do. We're gonna use this combination of this guy. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get everything off the surface with this. And then I'm gonna get into the fibers of the mat with this guy. This guy got 95% of the stuff out of the carpet. You can see there's a couple of specks of stuff right here. There's also some over here. And those are dog hair or something right there. So we're gonna jump to this guy.
Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth. Maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running.
Obviously, leather seats do have the whole need to clean and condition, that kind of stuff. So there's ups and downs of it. If you know what you're doing, it's not too much work. So what we're doing now is we're gonna worry about the dash. When I say worry about the dash, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like, there's soot and dust and all kinds of stuff up here. So we're gonna use that soft bristle brush. We're gonna vacuum up here. We're also gonna get our vents. This vent isn't too bad. These vents are gross. We're gonna take the edges, work it into those spots like so. And just gonna work our way around and obviously do that. And get the vents that are up there.
Dangerous, dangerous.
saw all of the dirt that was up here, which is gone. I got all the crud that was in this crevice out of here. Same with over here. Vacuumed out the vent. That honestly looked pretty good to begin with. These guys, they're not perfect. It is a lot better. I need a different tool to kind of get in there and get all of that under there. Honestly, you can use a Q-tip. This is a great thing you can pick up for like 20, 25 bucks at Home Depot that anybody can get. Why would I want to spend a whole bucket of money on professional tools for an average shop vac in my garage? Again, this is not a how-to video. I'm not showing you how to vacuum. I'm showing you a new product. I'm showing you how awesome it is to have something like this for a DIY guy. And the reality is, you know, you don't need it, but it makes things so much easier that you have it. And I am gonna link this product in the bio down below as well. And I'm not paid by Home Depot. Ridge didn't come to me. I just happened to buy a product. I liked it, wanted to share it, wanted to chat with you guys about it and show you what how awesome it is to have the right tools for the job. And you know, as a at-home DIY guy, makes life so much easier. But the before and after is night and day. And you can see I was able to get into a lot more crevices. Found a spoon that was under the seat that I had no idea that was there. And just with old tools, bulky tools, couldn't get into that stuff with it. The attachments are just, sometimes they're too big to get into the smaller stuff. So having something smaller made a world of difference. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Hit the bell icon, do all the YouTube stuff. If you have any questions, comment below. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Now there's another one of these, but it has a soft bristle brush. Bristle brush?